Um, I know Harold walked off. I haven't gotten an update on that though.
What about the Eastern Michigan receiver? Is he injured?
I haven't gotten an update on that. No, I don't think so.
Is it fair to expect your offensive operation to look cleaner in the second year in Nate's system?
I do. I think it does look cleaner. Cleaner from the respect of guys executing, doing their jobs. Now, winning your one-on-one battles, that's going to be another. That's going to be another step. But as far as operation, getting in and out of the huddle, getting lined up, receivers knowing what to do, all that looks much cleaner.
It was. Someone thought they saw someone being carted off at the end. Did you get?
I did not see that.
How do you evaluate these early camp practices, Robert, in terms of keeping in perspective, the first few practices versus getting concerned about certain areas?
So we're very, very early. It's July 30th, so there's plenty of time to evaluate the one-on-one aspect of it. There's a lot of install going in, so there's still a lot of thinking going on with regard to the playbook. So as far as being concerned about one area or the other, it's not. We're installing, we're teaching techniques, we're fine-tuning our techniques. I'll start worrying after the Giants preseason game.
Is this kind of what you expected when you went to pads? Like you kept saying, the offense looked ahead of defense, but the last couple of days, defense has come back.
For sure, it's been competitive. The run game's looked really good from an offensive perspective, but overall, once you put our D-line in pads, they're pretty tough to deal with, and it's showing its face, especially in critical downs, critical situations. So it's been competitive, back and forth. I could say this: last year there were, in our team comp periods, there were blowout wins, and this year has been back and forth throughout camp. So excited about the direction it's going. Still got a long way to go on both sides in all three phases, really. But overall, it's been good.
Michael Carter, second. Just talk about what he makes to this team and just defensively what he brings.
No, for sure. I talked about it the other day. He's kind of like a silent assassin. He doesn't get the fanfare that Sauce gets or DJ, and he's not as demonstrative in terms of his brand, if you will. But he's one of our greater communicators. He's trustworthy. He's on his job. His technique is perfect. He wins his one-on-one battles, and so he's a big part of this defense.
What has Cohen showed? Obviously, hasn't played in a long time in the NFL regular season. What has he showed in terms of his explosiveness out here?
Yeah, he looks really good. Definitely looks like he's getting his legs under him. He definitely has that short area quickness and that 0 to 60 range. It's just a matter of him finding that long range stuff that he had, which I'm not to say it was slow, but his long speed was elite before the injury. But all of the other stuff is there, and the long speed will come. He just needs to continue working, looking really good and comfortable, fielding punts and kickoffs, and doing a really nice job in the backfield. It's a running back, so he's doing a really nice job.
We talked to Javon Kinlaw yesterday. He said he had on 30 pounds throughout the offseason. Just what can that added weight just bring to his aspect of his game?
Well, he's a power guy, and the way he's very similar to Quinnen. Quinnen wins with power. He's not Aaron Donald, where it's going to be with quickness, but the sheer brute strength, and that's what he has in common with Quinnen. And I think those two can feed off one another, and Quinnen can give him a lot of knowledge on how to use that power. And because when Javon he's athletic enough, once he gets that stuff moving, I mean, he's a very, very hard man to stop. And so like I said, we're very excited to get our hands on him, work with him, and help him identify who he is in this league.
Robert, we talk about rest days with Tyron or other players. Your quarterback's 40 years old, coming off of a serious injury, but he doesn't seem to miss a snap in practice. Is there ever a conversation about should we rest him at all and try to hold him back?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be old school or sound old school. We'll always take care of him and manage, and this is really for the entire team. The rest days, especially back in the day when there was 2-a-days and 3-a-days, as you guys all remember, you needed some rest days. You needed to practice off here and there. Those rest days will come. naturally when the preseason games start coming in, and it's walk through the day before, and you have walk through the day after, and you have your day offs, and so the preseason schedule isn't close to as grueling as it used to be. These first 2 weeks are a bit of a grind, but once we finish Saturday, the days off and the time off will naturally kick in for everybody.
The Bernard Converse, last year when he was on the practice squad, or whatever his designation was, I think, he was moving to safety, it seemed like. Is he back at corner now?
He's a corner. We moved him back. We made the decision after the season when we were evaluating the roster and looking at things that the direction we wanted to go with our defense, and felt like, you know, he had a good. He started off injured. Obviously, he came in halfway through the year, and he did a nice job learning the defense, understanding the defense, and the overall structure of it all. And we wanted to give him a chance to go earn a spot at corner. A guy his size, athleticism, length, speed, and all that stuff. We felt like if he could give him a chance to go earn a corner spot, because you can't. It's hard to find corners, especially guys that are built like him and athletic like him. So, giving him that opportunity to be successful at that position.
It's hard to miss how often Malik Taylor gets targeted from Aaron to Tyron. Is that just a case of a guy always being in the right spot?
Yeah, he's been in the system for a while now, dating back to his days in Green Bay, and he's got great speed. He's very reliable. He knows what he's doing. He knows all three spots, and he's a guy that's starting to win his one-on-ones and putting himself in position to create separation. So, very pleased with where he's at right now.
Is Moses close?
Yeah, he is. I know I keep saying close, although it was only a couple days ago. It feels like 3 weeks ago, but he should be back with the team here in the next couple of days.
No, nothing to report on Reddick?
No, I've got nothing.
Going back to Aaron, will he play any preseason snaps?
We haven't really talked about it. My instinct right now, as I stand here, is we'll see.
Your instinct is we'll see.
My instinct is no, but
I saw you going there.
but I want to leave it open that that third game is the one where we're deciding. So he definitely won't play the first two, but the discussion on the third one we just haven't quite had yet.
What about a guy like Chuck Clark, a veteran guy who typically wouldn't play in preseason but missed the whole season? Would you get him?
He's a guy. There's certain guys that we're going to want to see get some action, but at the same time, those preseason practices are so game-like. The only difference is you're not tackling, and so we feel comfortable that we're getting the reps we need, the game-like reps we need in a controlled environment. Now, as far as him with the mental of getting ready, that's a valid conversation. He hasn't played in a while to put his armor on and go through pregame warm-ups and play a series or two. That's definitely a discussion we'll have.
Coach, with Kinlaw, getting back to that topic, the gaining of 30 pounds, you would think in this system where you guys want guys running sideline to sideline, you usually use a little smaller defensive lineman than other systems. So why joining this team would he gain 30 pounds of muscle and weight to play in your scheme?
No, that's a great question. Gaining weight is only a bad thing if you lose speed, and he hasn't lost his speed. So he still has tremendous get off, he still has tremendous redirect and change of direction, and he can still get to where he needs to get to in a timely fashion. But you're right, if he was gaining 30 pounds and became a slug out there, then that'd definitely be a problem.
Solomon Thomas gives you a little bit of a changer inside, right?
Oh yeah, he's such a explosive striker, and then he's just pure gas when ultimate strain, ultimate speed, ultimate. He's an ultimate player on the inside.
How excited are you about what this defense can be?
Always excited, but what excites me most about about our defense is how well they communicate and how important it is to all of them to be their best in that particular moment. It's what we're capable of, expectations, all that is for outside discussion, but inside and the way we go about our process on defense is special, and because of that, it gives me hope that I think we're going to be pretty damn good.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.